In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 24, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Wild versus Nashville Predators. The Minnesota Wild face the Nashville Predators, with both teams looking to cap off strong regular seasons. The Wild have a 50-21-7 record and have a 4-game winning streak, while the Predators have a 44-29-5 record and hold one of the wild card spots in the Western Conference. The Wild are looking to secure the second-best record in the Central Division, while the Predators hope to clinch their playoff spot in the final few games of the season, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. This is going to be a great game between 2 playoff-caliber teams in the Western Conference. The Predators are looking to secure their playoff spot in the conference, but the Wild are one of the best teams in the NHL and look to overwhelm the Predators on both ends of the ice. The Wild, who average 3.72 goals per game, should pile on the goals, with Kirill Kaprizov, Ryan Hartman, and the rest of the forward unit overwhelming the Predators' defense with speed in all 3 zones and creating open shots with great centering passes and puck movement in the offensive zone. The Wild should also limit the Predators' offense, with Jared Spurgeon, Dmitry Kulikov, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, while goaltender Cam Talbot makes plenty of big saves. After being blown out by the Lightning, the Predators have another tough draw in Minnesota. Look for the Wild to have a good offensive day here, as the Predators' defense is simply going to be pushed around rather easily in this game again, which allows Minnesota to take care of business here again. The Wild should come out with a strong performance on the road to win their 5th game in a row, so the Minnesota Wild money line is our full game side pick. The Predators, who average 3.17 goals per game, should find the back of the net throughout the game, with Filip Forsberg, Matt Duchene, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement, while Roman Josi picks apart the Wild defense from the point. The Wild, who have scored 19 goals in the last 4 games, should run up the score with Kirill Kaprizov, Ryan Hartman, Kevin Fiala, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and establishing a strong offensive zone presence and picking apart the Predators' defense with great puck movement. The Wild rank 5th in goals per game and 11th in shots per game. Kirill Kaprizov leads the team with 101 points, and he is top 6 in points in the league. He has 2 points or more in 4 out of his last 7 games. Kevin Fiala has 82 points and Matt Zuccarello has 79 points. The Predators scored 3 goals or more in 6 out of the last 10 games, and they rank 12th in goals per game. Roman Josi leads the team with 90 points. Josi is 1st in points, 2nd in goals, and 1st in assists among defensive men in the league. Matt Duchene has 79 points. Filip Forsberg has 39 goals in 65 games played. Nashville averages 4 goals per game in the last 10 games against the Wild. Both teams have a very good offense here. Both teams have been led by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Blues versus Anaheim Ducks. The St. Louis Blues will continue their 4-game road trip with a game against the Ducks, which will be the Blues' second of a back-to-back set. St. Louis is chasing the number 2 seed in the West, while the Anaheim Ducks have nothing to play for, except one thing, and we will talk about it later. These Western Conference rivals have met twice this season, and Anaheim won both duels, one of which was in overtime. Each team won 5 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. The Ducks are struggling this year, while the Blues are playing in top form. The Blues haven't lost a game in over 2 months, while the Ducks have lost 7 out of their last 10 games. The Blues are 5-2-3 straight up their last 10 games head-to-head against the Ducks. The Blues are 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games. St. Louis has been red hot, going 9-0-1 in their last 10 games, while Anaheim has lost 7 out of their last 10 games. The Ducks have been terrible at home lately, losing 8 out of their last 10 home games, and they have scored 2 goals or less in 7 out of their last 10 home games. Anaheim ranks 24th in goals per game and 26th in shots per game. The Blues won 8 out of their last 10 road games, and they have scored 4 goals or more in 9 out of their last 10 road games. St. Louis ranks 4th in goals per game and 11th in goals against per game. Anaheim won both matchups this season, but both games were early in the season, and these two teams have not played since December 12th. The St. Louis Blues are enjoying their best stretch of the season, and they're running into a Ducks side that's counting the days until the off-season. The Anaheim Ducks likely aren't the team to slow down these Ducks, especially at home, where the advantage hasn't mattered to them much. The Ducks have had recent success against the Blues, but that probably doesn't matter here. So the St. Louis Blues to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Blues will be playing their first of a back-to-back set, while the Ducks are playing the second of a back-to-back after facing the divisional rivals, the Los Angeles Kings. I think the hosts are going to attack from the very start in honor of a long-serving captain Ryan Getzlaf, and will not pay much attention to defense. The Blues are a very serious team and will take advantage of any gaps in Anaheim's defense. So I expect to see a quite entertaining and high-scoring game here. Although neither of the previous 2 head-to-head encounters played this season produced more than 5 goals, I am backing 6 or more in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Jose Sharks versus Vegas Golden Knights. We will have some Pacific Divisional action on Sunday night as we have the San Jose Sharks and the Vegas Golden Knights squaring off inside of T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Sharks are entering this game at 30-35-12 this season, while the Golden Knights are coming in at 42-31-5. If there was ever a game that could be considered a must-win, it would be this one for the Golden Knights. They are currently trailing the Stars for the last playoff spot in the Western Conference while trying to hold off the Canucks behind them. They have a pivotal game against the Stars on Tuesday, and a win here would go a long way. They should be pleased with the situation Sunday night, as the Sharks come into Sin City after having played just last night. Vegas should be willing to take some gambles as their luck is coming around. Max Pacioretty and captain Mark Stone have returned to the lineup after missing the majority of the season due to injury. They helped defeat the Capitals in their last game and are back for the most important week of the season. Injuries have been the Knights' excuse for their lack of success this season, so clinching a playoff spot with their return would quiet the critics. The Sharks are one of the worst teams in the Western Conference and have plenty of issues for Vegas to exploit. They'll be fatigued, with a weak goaltender regardless of who is confirmed, and have nothing to play for. Lastly, they will also be without great defenseman Erik Karlsson. The San Jose Sharks have been a complete mess for over a month now, and you shouldn't expect things to improve on the end of a back-to-back. The Vegas Golden Knights have been hit or miss, but they're usually great at home, and they usually beat up on teams they're supposed to beat. Vegas can't afford to blow this game. A healthy, motivated clan of Knights should prove too strong Sunday night. So the Vegas Golden Knights to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These teams have played well on the penalty kill throughout the year, as San Jose is killing 85.7% of penalties, while Vegas is killing 77.6% of penalties this season. So that means to not expect power play goals to be scored here. The defenses are showing us that we can rely on these defenses, as the Sharks are allowing 3.4 goals per game in their previous 5 games, while the Golden Knights are giving up 2.75 goals per game in their last 4 games. The under is 10-3-1 in the previous 14 games against one another. The Sharks are averaging 1 goal in the 2 games against Vegas this season and have not scored more than 2 goals in any of the last 5 games against the Golden Knights. In fact, they have scored 2 goals or fewer in 8 of the last 10 meetings. San Jose has gone under in 6 of their last 9 games and has gone under in 5 of their last 7 when playing on 0 days rest. Vegas has gone under in 5 straight when playing on 3 days rest. These teams have gone under in 10 of the last 14 meetings, including 7 of the last 9 in Vegas. San Jose does not have the scoring punch to help push this game over. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.